Shade. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm back again with another video, and today it's gonna be actually my first ever story time on my channel. So yeah, before I get into the video, I just want to say a big thank you. Love on my video about the university and me going back. Honestly, I was reading the comments and you guys were just being so lovely, and a lot of you, I didn't realize, but a lot of people were in that same, or have been, or are in that same position. So that was really encouraging, and I'm glad that I was able to share my story with you guys, and you guys could kind of like resonate with it as well. So today I'm just going to be talking about when I found out, how I found out, my reaction, what I did after, me telling my family, my friends, and things like that. So we're talking 2018 September. I received, so this is after I've given in everything for second year. I've given in my placement file, my folder for placement. I've done all my exams, I've done all my coursework. So I'm waiting for the result for this last module. So they didn't say, so usually you'd get your results like before you go back to uni. So I was like waiting, preparing for third year, things like that. Bam, I get an email, and it was saying, it was from my university, and it was like, so what they do is they attach a file in the email. So it will be like, please read the attached file. I opened the file. It was like a formal document, and it said, please come to the university. So they didn't say, they just said, please come to the university at this time. I just dropped my phone, and I'm like, Rah! At the time I was at my friend's house, and I was like, because even though they didn't say in the email, my people that I've known, they did like nursing, they did midwifery, they've got the exact same email that they should come and have a meeting. So I already knew what it was. So my friends were like, just calm down, you don't know what it's about. I said, I know what this is. I was literally rolling on the floor. I was like, I know what this is. This is it. Like, this is it. Like, I was like mind boggled. So anyways, I think the meeting was in like a few days. So that whole few days I was just like, I guess it didn't really sink in until I got to that meeting. So when I got to the meeting at my university, it was the course leader and my tutor sitting in the office. So I now can laugh about it, but that was actually the worst day of my life. I was like, so I can't even remember what they were saying. I was just in a daze. They were basically like, we've had to terminate the course. I said, me? I was like, me? Okay. Like, I wasn't really, like, we've had to terminate the course, and they were giving me like, okay, if you want to appeal, you have to do this. If you need therapy, you need to do this. Because if you need like to talk to someone, a counselor, you should do this. But I'm just literally like, I'm blank at this point, because I'm just like, oh no, you did not just tell me that. I've just 2 years. I was cool. So that happened, and I was literally like, what am I gonna do? In my head I was thinking, okay, so I slaved away first year, slaving away second year. I like tireless nights of getting up at 3 a.m. every single day to go to placement, countless hours of placement, all of my case studies. For what? Excuse me? I spent so much money when I came into uni, like my accommodation, everything. For what? I just had to really breathe. Like I was in, sorry, there's a church. I was like I don't even know my feelings. My feelings were just like, what am I gonna do? Like, my life is over. So that happened. First thing I did was apply for a job. Literally, I just applied for a job straight away. thank God I got the job literally a few weeks after, because I was like, okay, there's no uni, I need to do something, like, because I'm so used to like having something to do, like I'm so used to doing something like structure. And I feel like this happened, I feel like this happened. Do you know what, I'm just gonna wait for this bell to be over because I can't. Yeah, so I was like, I need this was a good thing to happen to me, because I was so like to the book, like, okay, I graduate at 21, I get a job at 21, I marry at 25, I have my first child at 20. I was very like boom, 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 and any kind of like imbalance in my structure is literally gonna turn my head into a freaking whatever. So that happened. I was just in a state of whatever. But whilst I was also applying for a job, I was also appealing. So I was appealing like my case so that I can just go back, because I was like, this is not happening. I must fight this till the end. Like, I spoke to some uncle that was a lawyer. Like, I was just like, I need to get back in there. I got all my evidence, all of this, and then I think it was just such a long process that I was just like, do you know what? I'm not done, but I'm done with this. Let me just... So in 2018, it was appeal year. 2019 was, let me go and transfer to another university. So I saw a lot of comments and people were messaging like, can't you transfer to university with your credits? Yes, I did, because I'd completed 2 years. I still have not a degree, but I've got a certification. So it's a certificate of merit in healthcare and social, something like that. So I've got a certificate. So I've still got that. However, because of the type of course it is, very, very few universities can do the transfer. So I narrowed it down to about 3 universities. The other 2 said no, and the one said, okay, cool, let's just get your documents in. So I spent so much time going back and forth trying to get documents to do transfer, to apply to continue my course. And long story short, they basically said no, and I was just like, okay, let me just start from year 1. And then they were just like, no as well. I was just like, okay, cool, that's fine. So I basically had to do the whole process again. So that was kind of like the process of it and whatever. So in terms of telling my mom, I remember I was in her room and I was just kind of like I was just like, I can't even remember how I said it, but I was just like, I think she asked, have you got your results? Because I was like, I was waiting. So I was like, yeah, I failed. But at this point, when I told her I was doing the appeal process, and I was like, so I was kind of like giving her hope that, okay, with the appeal, I might be able to go back and finish. It's not the end just yet. But I didn't tell my family for a very long time, to be fair, because I was just like, I'm the type of person, I just literally just want to do stuff, sort out myself. But really and truly, you can't. Like, I've spoken to a lot of people after my video that they're scared to tell their parents about certain things or their families. And honestly, if you've got helpful family like mine, you're doing yourself a huge favor if you just open up, because the more you talk, the more people can help you. Like, you don't know if your sister can concoct an email that will get you straight back in, or your mum can say one babangida prayer that will open up, the heavens. Like, just honestly talking to people is really good. And don't feel shame. Like, at first I was just like, I can't even show my face anymore. Like, I was very like, and for a very long time, I even stopped avoiding going to church, because every time I would go, it would be like, this year's graduation. I said, yes, auntie. It was just like I didn't want to lie, but then am I gonna say I couldn't finish? I didn't finish. I did it. Like, I felt like I couldn't say that, so I avoided going there, because every time I would go there, even though it was literally, my mum used to say it's out of love, but it was just stressing me out. Like, I nearly done. No, we're waiting. And I just thought, nearly done my ass. Like, literally, I'm not nearly done at all. But so yeah, I felt like as well as the pressure of everything that's happening, I just didn't need that. So I literally avoided going. But honestly, I shouldn't have done that, because really and truly I needed Jesus more than ever. So yeah, so that was that. 2019 was actually quite a good year, because it was kind of like me preparing and me still working on myself. Started my channel, you know, working more on like my social side, but also trying to get back into uni. So then ending of 2019, like September, when I realized I wasn't going to be able to do the transfer, that's when I started again applying for year one, and then finally I got it. But honestly, it's been a crazy process. It's been hard, it's been sad, I've cried, I've like, not a lot of people know, like people see me as this funny ha ha ha, but girl, I have my down days. Like, I have my really down days, but I just thank God that I'm completely out of that headspace now. And yeah, I'm a lot happier. Like, obviously, like I said before, it's literally a fresh start for me, and I just thank God literally again for giving me this second chance. And honestly, loads of people are going through this, or they've been through this, and we're on this journey together. Like I said before, setbacks are not the end. They don't determine whatever, anything at this point. They literally don't. Like, you just keep going. And yeah. And also, a lot of people are talking about student finance and if I'm going to be funded. Midwifery and I think nursing, they're exception courses. So student finance, even if you've done like a business degree for 3 years and student finance has funded it, if you want to do midwifery, they'll fund it again. But it's not like if I wanted to do business and then I wanted to do business again, I'd only be financed for 1 year, because I think it's 4 years that student finance. But yeah, so, and because my course was free when I started, I basically haven't borrowed anything from student finance anyways. But now that you have to pay, I'm literally cool, because I saw a few comments like asking about that. But yeah, that is my story time about how I found out and what I did and how I told my family and stuff. And yeah, my family were like upset that I didn't tell them sooner, because they literally like, we could have helped. And I was like, I just wanted to suffer in silence. But honestly, suffering in silence is never good. It's not good for anyone. So yeah, so that's my story time. I hope you enjoyed it, gave you more insight into what was happening and things like that. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment down below and ask me. I haven't replied to a lot of people's comments on my previous video about uni, but honestly, I really, you guys made me cry. Like, that was emotional. Yeah, like honestly, really thankful for all your kind words. And yeah, thank you guys for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.